Hello, my friends. So this is a rant on Wicca basically being the religious mule for all of the different beliefs that are out there. So stick around. Not every single Wiccan in the entire world is necessarily going to agree or disagree with what I have to say. So this is just my own opinion. It has gotten to the point where Wicca has become either so diluted that it no longer means what it used to mean, and it's also been used by so many people that people assume that every single pagan is a Wiccan, and not every single pagan is a Wiccan. Not every single witch is a Wiccan. It is becoming a word that is overused and thrown in front or put in the back of something. And to be quite honest, it's time it stopped. Okay? Wicca from the 1940s was used as a way to describe Gardnerian practice and Alexandrian practice. Later on in the 80s and the 90s, it started being adopted by other people, which is fine. So now we have Celtic Wiccans, Norse Wiccans, Dianic Wiccans, all these different variations of Wicca, which is fine. But now it's gotten to the point where it's becoming absolutely absurd and it's becoming ridiculous. Let me give you an example. Christian Wicca. I understand that there are people who really want to call themselves Christian Wiccans. As I have done in the past before, I've analyzed both of these independent religions side by side, and they do not match. I understand that there are a lot of people who have Christian beliefs that do not follow any of the 34,000 different denominations in the entire world of just Christianity. Yes, that is right. I said 34,000, and it's growing. If you have Christian ideologies and Christian beliefs that do not match any of those 34,000 different forms of Christianity, start your own. It's very simple. If you don't believe this, you don't believe that, you don't agree with this, you don't think this, you believe this, believe that, whatever it is, I'm not arguing with your belief. But it has nothing to do with Wicca. That is your interpretation of how you see divinity. There's nothing wrong with that. It is your interpretation of the Bible, or maybe not your interpretation of the Bible. That doesn't have any concern. What I'm concerned with is diluting Wicca to the point that it's absurd. It's a non-functioning word. It's been disintegrated. And Wicca, for many thousands of people throughout the entire world, is a religious system. And it has been a religious system for all of their life and will continue to be a religious system. There are many people who identify with different aspects of Wicca, but they are not necessarily initiated into the Wicca of the Gardnerian and Alexandrian tradition, and so they call themselves eclectic Wiccans or some other form of Wicca, but they still practice a form of Wicca. Now, I have spent some time going around watching videos by people who call themselves Christian Wicca, and there is something that they always do. They talk about their beliefs. They talk about their deity. They talk about all the things that they take from Christianity and leave the rest. That is all that they talk about. They talk about all the differences in their belief and what Christianity means to them. That's fine. This is a Christian idea. It's a Christian belief. It is a Christian ideology. I have yet to hear anybody talk about it in the form of Wicca. And even if they did, it just does not fit together. So, this is my appeal to you. Stop using Wicca as the pack mule for whatever ideology or belief system that you have. Take a little bit of effort, grow up, take responsibility for your beliefs and your ideologies, and if you don't agree with the way that Christianity is, change it. Or create the yet 34,001 different form of Christianity. But do not become lazy and just slap it in front of the word Wicca and call it a new practice. It's offensive and it's lazy. And if you have a different ideology or belief, then have the courage, have the imagination, and have the respect for other religions out there and create your own. This has been Lilokin. Thank you and blessed be.